Embark with us on an enlightening journey as we welcome in the week of Imani. In the Gye-Nyame tribe self-mastery system, Imani is the vibrant principle of faith, trust, and belief, not just in higher powers, but also in ourselves and our collective capabilities. This isn't just a week, but an entire year dedicated to Imani, symbolizing introspection, deep learning, and pursuit of perfection. As we navigate this transformative period, we're not only strengthening our faith, but also building the bedrock of our community, trust. Tune in and check out our newsletter. And for those of you that want to get the newsletter sooner and get the written form, because it's beautiful. I'm getting good at how I'm crafting it. But you want to support what we do as Gye-Nyame Journey, go on and hook up with us and become one of those supporter elites. Come one of those supporter elites. Oh man, let's get it popping. Can we get it popping, please? I want it to be popping. Let's pop it off. Family, of course, I want to make sure you know you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hatim. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Symbol production all day, every day. We strive to blow up your old paradigm. So, this newsletter, right, is a gift that I sent out early to the supporters. One, so that they can have something regularly coming from Gye-Nyame Journey in the mailbox, because we used to do stuff every day, whether it was a toast, boom, boom, boom. But I wanted to make sure that they got plenty of information. I also want y'all to see, because my candles looking kind of beat up. So I got me some new candles because we coming up to Kwanzaa season. And then I also received a gift where Sister Tara House, shouts out, sent me also. She saw these little ass candles that I got. She said, Brother Hatim, that is a goddamn shame. Mr. Kwanzaa man, Mr. with the Kwanzaa and Guza Saba Challenge got them small ass candles. So she went and she made sure that Brother Hatim had some bigger candles for Kwanzaa. I will put them in during Kwanzaa, but we're gonna use the little ones right now. But so the Ket.N Newsletter, for those that don't know, Ket.N means Ket.N. Why you can't see it? I want y'all to see it. There you go. Don't fall. All right. Ket.N means our thing. This is our thing, right? So the newsletter, I wanted to make sure I was covering issues that we deal with, covering issues that we need to really look at. I wanted to make sure that y'all was able to get information about that. You know, our news, right? But I wanted to make it special. So, you know, this one that I'm reading right here, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what the e-newsletter look like. But I'm gonna read the rough version for y'all. But anyway, here it go right here. This is how it looks. I created on the thing. Boom, boom, boom. You know, got the nice little pictures. Oh man, I'm getting better and better at it. So we're gonna go through this, but now we ain't gonna go through that form. Hell no. We're going, oh, y'all couldn't see that. My fault. I'm slipping. I apologize. There we go. All right, boom. All right. Let me go and make sure I get it right. Make sure y'all can see. All right. Oh my God, stop acting up. I know y'all like, we can't see. All right, here you go. Boom, boom, boom. So, here you go. Right, that's how it look. Boom, 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 boom. You know, there we go. Yep. But you know, that's not the one I'm sharing and talking about here. Here's the rough version. All right. The rough and the rugged. You know, I gotta throw the rough rap voice. It's rough and rugged. Rough and rugged. You know, gotta throw on that voice. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I wanted to make sure that people was able to get this and really, because there's some good information in it. You know what I'm saying? I do all right. I do all right research. You know what I'm saying? And of course, y'all know I got a little help in writing it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to town on this one, right? So, let's get it. Let's go and get into it. And let's talk about it. Now, if those of you that want the video as well as the written, you know what I'm saying? You gonna become a supporter. You see gnjmedia.support, right? Come on, become one of those supporters and let's build, right? There's nothing to it but for us to do it, right? Nothing to it but for us to do it, right? And we need your support to do that. Now, also, of course, I'm gonna be advertising the courses and other stuff throughout this. The sale for the 80% off for the podcast and e-course has ended. You know what I'm saying? So now the e-course is $149. You go to podcast.gnj.media to sign up for it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get if you sign up for the Nguzo Saba Challenge, or you sign up for the Nguzo Saba Challenge. If you get if you do the Nguzo Saba Challenge, you get the e-newsletter. If you do the podcast, you get the e-newsletter. All right, as well. All right. So supporter is one thing, but as a supporter, you get all of the information for the podcast. You get the podcast e-course. You're gonna get the e-course, the making of an e-course, right? And all the other e-courses except for G&J, except for the Nguzo Saba Challenge. But let's get into it. So this week, once again, I'm running straight through. I got a lot of information. I got a little bit of the health part. Of course, y'all know I'm still doing the mushrooms and stuff like that. I'll talk about some of those experiences next week. I also started a new 21-day challenge, and I'm feeling good because I'm off my fast, but I wanted to maintain some of the benefits that I have. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. So let's get into embracing trust and faith. Welcome to Imani. Welcome to Imani. Here we go. Also, some of these articles will start being posted up on, I don't know which ones yet, but they will be posted up on Gye-Nyame.com. So I'm firing up the blog again. We got a new site coming out. Young Boys is working on that. We got a summer program that's about to pop off with the Young Boys running that. Simba's going down this year. Simpson's going down this year. It's going to be a blockbuster year, family. And like I said, once again, we can make it better. We're going to make it happen, but we can make it better with your support, right? With your support, right? So, there's plenty of ways you can support us. Shirts, $10 a month, or whatever you want to give as a supporter elite. Of course, the e-courses, of course, the books. You know what I'm saying? And when you see stuff on here that you see me talking about, and I throw up the link and you say, hey, I'm interested in that, like the kettlebells or the vitamins and stuff, you click on it, boom, guess what? Gye-Nyame Journey is able to do something with that. We able to build. So here we go. We are entering the week of Imani, and I want to say great Imani to all of y'all right now. By the time y'all see this, we will be strongly in the week of Imani, embracing trust and faith. Welcome to the week of Imani. Greetings, dear tribe and extended family. Today marks the beginning of a special period in our collective journey. The week of Imani, a time to deepen our understanding of faith, belief, and trust. Imani, as we know from the Gye-Nyame tribe self-mastery system, is not simply a passive acceptance. It's an active, living principle. It is the trust we place in ourselves, in our fellow tribe members, and the continuous process of growth and transformation. Woo! Woo! I hope y'all got that. In this week of Imani, family, just listen. We are ending the third cycle. We're moving into the fourth cycle of the year. This means that we are, in a sense, at the midway point. We are rapidly approaching Kwanzaa again, right? Woo. In this week of Imani, we're not only focusing on trust, but also on the power of belief. This belief is not just about the spiritual or religious sense. It's also about the belief in ourselves, our abilities, and the power of our collective efforts. Consider the placebo effect, where believing in the healing properties of an innocuous substance can actually bring about real positive physical change. I want you to understand that. Every drug that you are taking right now was measured against a placebo. It had to be more effective than a placebo. Now I want you to understand what's being said here. Every drug that you take right now, right, had to be tested against a placebo. Every legal drug, everything that you can say is a drug that's supposed to help with something, with your high blood pressure, with some of these diseases that you have, that has been put out by the medical industry, have to be tested against a placebo. What does that mean, brother Tim? A placebo is a fake. A placebo is where they give one person a drug, they give another person a sugar pill. They don't tell which one is which. And the actual medicine has to do better and do more for the person that takes it than the sugar pill that the person may be thinking that they're taking the medicine is taking. It has to do better. So right now, these drugs are tested against a false effect, which is really not that false. It's being tested against what your body can do. Y'all don't hear me. Real life here, Gye-Nyame journey. Y'all don't hear me. But let me keep reading, because I ain't going to keep y'all that long. Consider the placebo effect, where believing in the healing properties of an innocuous substance can actually bring about real positive physical change. This demonstrates the immense power our belief have on our reality. I want you to think about this. This is how a lot of people get healed, when they get touched. You know what I'm saying? When people lay hands on, if you believe that is going to happen, and you believe in the person that's laying their hands on, the person that is actually touched you is not healing you. You're healing yourself. Your belief is healing. Your belief is a powerful thing, family. Your belief, and the challenge for this week is for us to figure out how to start using this power to benefit our lives. All right, let me go back. Consider the placebo effect, where believing in the healing properties of an innocuous substance can actually bring about real positive physical changes. This demonstrates the immense power of our beliefs, the immense power our beliefs have on our reality. This year, we don't just dedicate this week to Imani, we dedicate the entire year to it. As the 7th year in our cycle, it carries the significance of the number 7, symbolizing study, rest, and perfection. It calls us to work and to look inward, to learn deeply, and to strive for perfection in all we do. In this week of Imani, let us focus on strengthening our faith and trust, not only in the divine or the universal forces, but also in ourselves and others and each other. This trust is the bedrock of our community. I know many of us still have to build it, but like I said, let's build it one family at a time. Let's build it one tribe at a time, right? It's a process. Let's work through it. It allows us to face challenges and uncertainties with courage and conviction. It assures us that we are never alone in our struggle or our triumphs, for we have the collective strength of the tribe behind us. Remember, faith and trust go hand in hand. They are the pillars that uphold our individual and collective journeys towards self-mastery. Remember that. It's the few. But I'll talk about that later on this week. By placing trust in our abilities and faith in our potential, we open ourselves up to the transformative power of Imani as we step into this week. I encourage each one of you to reflect on what Imani means to you. What are the beliefs that guide you? In what or whom do you place your trust? How can you deepen this trust and faith to further your personal growth and contribute to our community. For those who wish to delve deeper or dive deeper into the essence of Imani and learn how to actively embody the principle, I invite you to join our email list and explore our free gyecourse.com for those who haven't already taken it. For those who are ready to take a step further and fully embrace the journey of self-mastery while making a tangible difference in our community, consider joining us at nguzasabachallenge.com and nguzasabachallenge.com. Can you show something? Anime, can you put something up for the nguzasabachallenge.com? Boom, there y'all go, right there. There you go, right there. You click that or go to nguzasabachallenge.com right here. Let me make it bigger for you. Let's do that. There you go, right there. Boom. nguzasabachallenge.com. And finally, if you wish to support the tribe and the transforming work we are doing in the community, please consider becoming a supporter at G&J Media. Support. Let's make that bigger. Boom. On to the next page. Y'all see that? Get that off. Get off of there. All right. I could close this out too. Let me go and close that out. Captions. All right. There we go. All right. G&J Media.support. Your support is not just a contribution. It's an investment in our collective growth and transformation. It's an investment in our collective growth and transformation. I'm not promising miracles going to happen for the $10 per month, but I'm guaranteeing that if you put the process to work, if you start using some of the stuff that we got up, it's going to improve your life, right? You start entering some of the conversations, it's going to change and improve your life. I got this spice up inside these private groups for you. But anyway, may this week of Imani illuminate our paths, strengthen our bonds, and deepen our trust in ourselves, each other, and the collective process. Growth and transformation. Stay blessed. Tribe, here's to a week filled with faith, trust, and shared growth. Becoming a supporting member and get full access to all G&J Media except the Nguzasaba Challenge. I tell y'all that all the time. And that is the test. That is the initiation into the tribe. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to join the tribe, but it gives you the basic information on being in the tribe as well as building your own. Also, it makes you a better person. G&J Media.support, discovering meaning, the path to a healthier and happier life. Here's another article. Introduction. In the pursuit of happiness, we often overlook a vital component that contributes to our overall well-being, finding meaning in our lives. While happiness might provide temporary satisfaction, true fulfillment is achieved when we discover a sense of purpose and meaning. Listen, in this article, we will explore the difference between happiness and meaning, as well as the reasons why finding meaning is healthier for our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. The differences between happiness and meaning. Happiness is a fleeting emotion, often dependent on external factors and circumstances. It can be achieved through material possessions, positive experience, or momentary pleasure. However, it rarely lasts long and is generally superficial. Meaning, on the other hand, is a deeper and more enduring sense of purpose that guides our action and choices. It stems from our values, beliefs, and passions and helps us connect with something greater than ourselves. Meaning gives us a reason to strive, persevere, and overcome challenges in the pursuit of personal growth and self-actualization. Why meaning is healthier than happiness. Y'all see that? I gotta list it out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Gotta list it out for you. Why meaning is healthier. I ain't gonna read. You want it? Come on to this. Come on in here. Come on, become a supporter. Why meaning is healthier than happiness. Improve mental health, stronger relationships, greater resilience, enhanced physical health, greater life satisfaction. While happiness may provide momentary pleasure, it is the pursuit of meaning that leads to a healthier and more satisfying existence. By seeking purpose and aligning our actions with our values, we can experience a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us, embrace the journey towards meaning, and discover the path to a healthier, happier life. You want all that? Go and get it. Now, the Popeye principle. I was just being silly with this one, but it's very serious. Popeye principle, boosting self-esteem, embracing our unique selves. Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm strong to the finish. He always said finish. He never said finish. I'm strong to the finish, 'cause I eat me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man, beloved cartoon character from the early 20th century, has much to teach us about self-esteem and embracing our unique selves. Despite his unusual appearance and single eye. Now I want you to think about this. Popeye was a funny built, one-eyed, right? Funny built, one-eyed guy with a speech impediment and an extremely long jaw. I want y'all to think about that. But Popeye felt good about himself. And this is what sparked this, because I'm looking at my young people, and I'm seeing a lot of my young people giving up their Kujichagulia. You know, they give up their ability to define themselves, and a lot of other people define them. So somebody, I had a young person come up to me the other day. And it wasn't funny, but kind of, brother, he said, Mr. Brown, I got a problem. I said, what's wrong with you, man? How can I help you? Dude never in trouble. How can I help? This guy keeps talking about my mom. I said, yeah, what'd he say? He calls her fat and ugly. And I looked at him and I said, is your mama fat? He said, no. I said, is your mama ugly? No. I said, cool, I'm going to take care of the problem, but what I want you to work on is don't allow other people to define your reality and then start acting as if their definition is real. Now, I'm going to take care of this issue. You're not going to have any more problems, right? But I want you to be able to deal with this yourself, because if what this person is saying is not true, then it shouldn't affect you. All right, but anyway, that's a story for self-determination later on. I'm sorry. Despite his unusual appearance and single eye, Popeye exuded an unshakable confidence that made him a hero in the eyes of many. His daily self-affirming song is a lesson we can learn from, especially in today's world where self-esteem and self-love are often overshadowed by society's expectations and comparisons. In this article, we delve into the Popeye principle and discuss how we can use it to build our self-esteem and uniqueness. Greetings, fellow seekers of self-improvement, self-mastery, and empowerment. I invite you to embark on a transformative journey with the Gye-Nyame Journey Tribe and our self-mastery system. A unique Afrocentric system is designed to enrich your life through the cultivation of a warrior mindset, enabling you to face life challenges with strength, wisdom, and resilience. At the heart of our self-mastery system lies the Nguzo Saba, the 7 guiding principles that form the backbone of our teachings. Umoja, unity. Kujichagulia, self-determination. Ujima, collective worker responsibility. Ujima, cooperative economics. Nia, purpose. Kuumba, creativity. And Imani, faith. Each day of the week, is dedicated to one of these principles, helping you align your thoughts and actions with these powerful concepts. Our teachings are further enriched by the incorporation of numerology, the laws of Ma'at, the 7 Hermetic principles, the Ket.N names, weaving together a rich tapestry of knowledge that connects you to your African heritage. The Gye-Nyame Journey Self-Mastery System also focuses on the development of essential qualities such as honor, loyalty, and sacrifice through the Gye-Nyame Journey questions. These questions will challenge you and guide you on your path to a personal growth and self-mastery. By joining Gye-Nyame Journey Tribe, you will become part of a supportive community dedicated to individual and collective growth. You will be surrounded by like-minded individuals who share your passion for embracing our African heritage and living according to the principles that unite us. So are you ready to take the first step on your path to self-mastery? Join the Gye-Nyame Journey Tribe today by visiting nguzasabachallenge.com and begin your journey towards self-empowerment, personal growth, and a deeper connection with your African roots. Together, we will rise as warriors and nation builders, united in purpose and determination. Peace. Trying to get better and smoother with these transitions and getting out the information. All right, so the Popeye principle. We're right about, well, y'all can't see, because I took the little thing off, but we right up on here. The Popeye principle. The Popeye principle revolved, maybe I could set that separately for each one. Yeah, no, y'all can't see it. Okay, well, I can see it. The Popeye principle. The Popeye principle revolves around the idea of embracing one's unique qualities and using them as a source of strength and confidence. Popeye's self-esteem was unwavering as he constantly affirmed his worth and abilities through his signature song, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. This man sung about himself. How many of y'all got songs about yourself? You know what I'm saying? How about how you strong to the finish? You know what I'm saying? He made the word rhyme. You know what I'm saying? He shaped his reality. He had an unwavering belief in himself and his ability to get his hands on that spinach to whoop some ass. Let's give it up. Can I get a round of applause for Popeye? God damn. By singing about himself daily, Popeye demonstrated the power of self-affirmation and positive self-talk in building self-esteem and overcoming personal challenges. Apply the Popeye principle in our lives. I ain't gonna read the whole thing. I want you to get I'm just giving you a taster. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get the whole, so let's go. Embrace your uniqueness, practice self-affirmation, focus on your strength, cultivate self-compassion, surround yourself with positive influence, set realistic goals, and celebrate your achievements. The Popeye principle teaches us the importance of cultivating self-esteem and embracing our unique selves. By applying these lessons to our lives, we can build confidence, resilience, and a greater sense of self-worth. Just like Popeye, let's sing our own praises and empower ourselves to tackle the challenges of everyday life with unwavering self-belief and determination. Let's move. Unleashing the power of sacredness, transforming your life one day at a time. Transforming your life one day at a time. Here's a sample of a new e-course that I'm working on, right? In our fast-paced modern world, we often find ourselves disconnected from the spiritual and the sacred. This disconnection can leave us feeling unfulfilled, lacking in purpose, and devoid of the profound sense of meaning that comes from engaging with the sacred aspect of life. In this short ebook, we'll explore the power of making something sacred and discuss how making a day of the week sacred can unleash immense transformative power in our lives. We'll also provide examples of things you can do to make a day sacred and the benefits you can reap from this practice. Now, this came about because I was thinking on my fast that to carry on the fast, because I fast for 21 days. What would happen if I fast not only for the 21 days, but I fast during one day of the week, and the day of the week that I would choose would be, of course, my born day. I'm born on Kuchaglia. So what if I was not to eat, refrain from eating for 18 hours, right? At least eating solid food for some of us that struggles, right? Do the water or do the dry. I could do all those, but some of y'all might just have to grind your food down and fast one day a week for 18 to 20 hours, possibly 24 hours. Just shock your body. But anyway, chapter 1, the power of sacredness. There you go right there. We got chapter 2, making the day of the week sacred. Number 3, example of things you can do to make the day sacred. You know, those of you that can read fast, go and read it. Chapter 4, the benefits of making a day sacred. Making a day of the week sacred is a powerful practice that can transform your life. By dedicating one day each week to your spiritual well-being and personal growth and connection to the divine, you can unlock the transformative power and sacredness and experience the profound benefits that come from engaging with the sacred aspect of life. Commit to making a day sacred and watch as your life becomes imbued with a deeper sense of purpose. Come on now. Meaning and connection. Oh my God. Reimagine retirement and look at the past, present, and future. Now, this is the title article, okay? Retirement, as we know it today, is a relatively recent concept. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this. This is what sparked me to write this shit, right? I'm going to talk about the book that really shook me up. But listen, retirement as we know it today is relatively recent concept. It's a relatively recent concept with inventions like the 401k and Roth IRA only becoming mainstream in the late 20th century. I think it was the 401k that might have been born in the 70s, and a Roth IRA might not have been allowed to happen until the 1990s. This shit is new. And let's say I'm off by 10 years. All this shit is younger than me. As the future of retirement continues to evolve, it's worth reflecting on the past and how our ancestors approached the care and support of their elders. In this article, we explore the past, present, and future of retirement, arguing that a return to familial and community-based support systems may provide a sustainable and enriching path forward. Many of us are out here struggling and hustling and grinding and want to take care of ourselves in old age and neglecting the fact that we have a responsibility to the community. And if we have a responsibility to the community got a responsibility to us. Right? I'm just saying. So we're looking at retirement as not being, it's almost like we done took on what we had. We took on a West Asian view of eldership. You're in the way. You need to be put out. You need to go out into the wilderness and just survive on your own. Good luck. You're in the way. You can't keep up. When there are many things that as an elders can do. It's just a matter of us as a community refocusing how we look at things. Right? Retirement is not the way that they got retirement pictured for us. Or that they got us. It was never that for us. It was never that for us. It can't be that within the family. You don't just stop. When you stop, life is over. That's the only time you stop. Other than that, you're serving yourself. You're serving your community. Let's keep it real, family. The retirement they got us looking at is where we basically extract ourselves and be bored. You extract yourself from what's going on around you. You're able to rest all of it. Anybody that has ever been, matter of fact, we all had a lot of us had a chance to experience being able to pull back and relax for a whole year and a half. How did you like that shit? Suicides went up, crime went up. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We are social animals. And for us to think that we're going to pull off and be able to be alone is not the proper way of thinking. So this whole concept of retirement and us removing ourselves from the community picture, rather than moving and become more of an intimate part of the community. Like, for example, I was talking about, for years I've been talking about being able to pay somebody to look out for the community. But those elders who are, in a sense, living, because I'm going to talk about some of these living situations that we got going on that are not sustainable. Anyway, some of these elders could be doing that shit and informing the young, energetic people about what's coming and what they should be looking at and what they should be protesting and what they should be, what they should be, where, I have a council. You know what I'm saying? Gye-Nyame has a council. You know what I'm saying? We have people that we can get counsel from. Where is your council? Where is your wisdom council? Where is your tribe's wisdom council? Council of elders. People who have experienced shit. And why are we sending our elders out to pasture when they get old, when they have wisdom that we could draw on to make all of our lives better? Where they have time that most of us don't have to invest in the kids. When they have time, all right, my fault, invest in the children. Because right now, the issue is that we're raising kids. We're not raising children. So we need our elders to start investing time into our children, investing times into the institutions that are supposed to be serving our community. We pay taxes for these goddamn schools. We pay taxes for these libraries. We pay taxes for these recreation centers. And for 60 years of your life, they have pulled money out of your check. And now you just supposed to go and ride off into the sunset? Are you out your goddamn mind? You paid for the space that they're meeting down at city council. You pay money for the spaces where you live, where they might have a community organization that is laying out rules, that's making it hard for you to maintain your property. Come on now. So in many ways, I just kind of solved one of my problems. So I was thinking about, how can I get a young person? Why not get an older person that could go down there, that could make sense of that shit and bring it back and be like, yo, and break it down into a basic language so the young person can understand it. And we wouldn't even have to pay the elder that much. Be able to provide them. Let me read, because I'm about to blow y'all minds with this shit. This is years of thinking and research and shit like that I've been doing just on the side. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sitting with my headphones thinking that I'm listening to music, because people be laughing and shit, thinking I'm listening to music. They be laughing because I fall asleep listening to this shit. I'm absorbing and I'm learning so I can bring it back to you. And I'm using technology to make what I write even better. Come on now. The past, the tribal approach to retirement. I shouldn't even read this. You ought to become, this is sauce. I shouldn't even get this is straight seasoning. This is gonna make you know what I'm saying? One of my brothers told me the other day, he said, brother, I am blessed and highly flavored. I am blessed and highly favored. I said, I got the spice for you, bruh, to make you a little bit more flavored. I got the spice for you. Do you want to be blessed and highly flavored? You need to join Gye-Nyame journey. You need to at least become a supporter, because you come inside these groups and I'm going to sprinkle some spice on you. You just got to know what to ask. Got to know what you're looking for. But anyway, let's keep it going. The past is tribal approach to retirement. I know a lot of y'all going to thumb your nose at this, like they used to do back in the day. Thumb your nose at this, right? Because you believe that you're going to save up enough money, right? With the way this economy is going, because you know the one thing that's for sure in all these economies is that some shit is going to hit that none of us expected. It's going to fuck you up. Think about 2008. Nobody expected that shit to hit the way it did. Everybody was rolling high. I ain't gonna say everybody, but I was one of them. I was rolling high. Come on, family. I was rolling high. And that shit, when that shit hit, you know what I'm saying? It caught me It was unbelievable. COVID. How many people predicted that shit? How many experts? All these degrees. How many people knew that this shit was gonna come? There's always something that you never expect. There's always some type of black swan event out there. And people think that because they were able to prepare for the last one, because usually what happens is people prepare for what they know. So it'd be like, all right, cool. So they prepare for something like 2008, or they prepare for something like what happened with that thing that we went through, right? They're prepared for something like that. But then when something hits, it's worse than that. Come on now. But I'm sorry, the tribal approach of retirement brings a bunch of, let me stop. And earlier, I need a coin. I need to flip the coin. Here's I do. All right. In earlier societies, retirement as a separate stage of life did not exist. Aging individuals were integrated into the community, often playing crucial roles as mentors, teachers, and caregivers. Rather than isolating elders, societies relied on the wisdom and experience of their older members. Why do you think they call the Senate the Senate? It's just a nice word. Senate means old. Senators were old men. The Senate was the Romans' council of elders. They don't give me a round of applause. Say, brother Hatim, listen. You think it's just coincidence that the word senator and senile, let me say, senator and senile start with the same words? Sin, old. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But what comes with age? Experience and wisdom. Oh, my fault. What can come with age? Wisdom and experience. You know that you're living in a comfortable place, an advanced place when fools can get old. America got a bunch of old fools, but on the other hand, we got a whole bunch of old, wise individuals that's just waiting for somebody to ask them the right questions. We done lost the art of asking questions. This is part of the issue. This is part of the problem with a lot of shit. All right. So, mentors and teachers and caregivers, rather than isolating elders, societies relied on wisdom and experience of their older members, and families bore the responsibility for their physical care. And it wasn't just bore. It was an honor to be able to take care of your elders, right? You know how you want to get the latest car and be able to show that off? Back in the day, it was a bragging right to be able to say that you were able to take care of your elders. And we got to bring that shit back. Families bore the responsibility for their physical care. This approach fostered intergenerational bonds and upheld the value and dignity of elders. Now, my next article is going to deal with this shit a little bit. Y'all think I'm playing. They think I'm playing. Hold on. The present institutional approach to retirement. The modern concept of retirement is largely tied to employment and ability to accumulate savings and investments such as 401k plans and Roth IRAs. I'm not saying not to utilize those tools. They're tools, right? They're tools. They're single tools, right? That won't fix all problems. You can't fix all things with the single tool of a plier. You can't do shit with a nail. I mean, you can, but it's going to be very difficult. You understand what I'm saying? They are tools that need to be in a toolbox. I agree. But they're not the main thing. 401k plans and Roth IRAs. This shift towards an institutionalized retirement. This shift towards institutionalized retirement has allowed many individuals to enjoy their later years with a measure of financial securities and independence. However, it has also led to challenges, including the risk of outliving one's saving and the potential for social isolation among retirees. Social isolation. What is social isolation? A leading cause of depression, a leading cause of going crazy, going out your mind, a leading cause of suicide. And one of the most torturous things for a social animal is to be isolated and by themselves. As much as some of our elders scream that they don't want to be that they want to be by themselves, they lying. I'm just saying, y'all need to learn how to live with people, and us young people or us younger people need to learn how to live with other people. But I'm gonna go a little bit more into that because let me stop. I gotta write down notes because this shit is making my mind. It's making my mind click. All right, the future: return to community and family-based support. This is what Brother Hatim is suggesting. This is what Gye-Nyame is suggesting. I'm not just talking it, I'm living it. As we look towards the future, it's worth considering how we might blend the best of past and present approaches to retirement. The financial tools of today can provide a necessary safety net, but they might be complemented by a return to more community and family-oriented support systems. In this vision of the future, retirees might live in multi-generational households or community co-housing arrangements, fostering social connection and mutual support. Older adults could contribute their skills and experience in volunteer roles or part-time work, promoting a sense of purpose and ongoing engagement with the world. Moreover, this model could provide economic benefit. With the rising cost of institutional elder care, a shift towards family and community care could alleviate some of these financial pressures. It could also promote more sustainable consumption patterns and resource use as households share costs and reduce redundancy. What's a redundancy? Cable, heat, light. We all pay for them. You know what I'm saying? Redundant bills. They're redundant. When all of us got it, you know what I'm saying? Some of us might be old enough to remember being able to go somewhere. Well, I'm not quite that old. But there used to be one TV in the neighborhood that all the kids would go and gather and watch. It would be in one house where we would go and people would be able to go and, we would share, boom. But anyway, I'm going to stop. As our society evolves, so too must our approach to retirement. By learning from our past and leveraging the tools of the present, we can reimagine a future where retirement is not a phase of isolation or financial uncertainty, but a stage of life that is integrated, respected, and valued. It's time to rethink our approach and strive towards a more inclusive, sustainable, and enriching concept of retirement. There's no retirement. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, rediscovering family. This right here is some spice. I'm going to go a little bit more in on this. But now, I'm going to tell the story in here. Rediscovering multi-generational households, five compelling benefits. The future retirement may seem uncertain, particularly as we grapple with the relative novelty. For those that don't know, you heard the term before, novel coronavirus. Novelty, a mechanism like 401k and Roth IRA. Novelty means new. New. However, one concept gaining renewed attention is a multi-generational household, a living arrangement where family members of different generations, such as grandparents, parents, and children, reside under the same roof. While some may view this as a step back to a bygone era, it's worth noting that multi-generational households offer a plethora of potential benefits that are incredibly relevant in today's complex world. And not only am I challenging us to do the multi-generational thing, we can have single generation household. My college days were full of generational or me living with my peer groups. You know what I'm saying? I was in no hurry to get my own place, because I seen the headaches it was in managing, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a bunch of redundant bills. Why, you know what I'm saying, when we got all these rooms? Come on now. And some of our elders is buying these houses. Some of us are buying houses, and we got a whole bunch of empty rooms. You got room for your clothes. You got room for your cat. You got a room for your dog and shit. The fuck? But I'm gonna stop. We discovered multi-generational. I worked my whole life so I can live with my dog. Hey, good luck. Cheers to you. Supporting evidence from Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. That's what sparked this whole thought. I've been thinking about this for years. A compelling case for the benefits of multi-generational household can be found in Malcolm Gladwell's renowned book Outliers. Gladwell opens his discourse with an intriguing examination of a town where residents seemingly defied the odds by living predominantly until old age. As researchers delved into the phenomenon, the conclusion they arrived at was astonishingly simple and profoundly enlightening. Listen up! The secret to their longevity was greetings, fellow seekers of self-improvement. Welcome, family. Hey, I want to welcome you to my personal boot camp and training for those of you who want to get into podcasting and streaming. And I'm offering it for free, man. I'm trying to tell y'all better take advantage of this while you can. What's the anime? What'd you say? What you talking about? Why you interrupting me? What? You and Simba been talking. Simba, you got something to do with this? I don't believe you saying it. What? Are you serious? You saying I shouldn't get a course away for free? Why not? Need an explosion in there? You on this too? Why are you saying that I shouldn't get a course away for free? I'm confused. I don't understand what's going on. Y'all been rocking with me for a long time. For real? All right. Y'all don't speak lion. You don't speak phoenix. You don't speak explosion. What Anime just broke down, she said, Brother Hatim, if you make the course free, people won't value it, nor will they finish it. So they telling me not to make it free. Am I understanding y'all correctly? All right, Explosion, I got you. Explosion said, boom. Now, you got to listen to the intonations, though, right? You got to listen to the intonation. He said, boom. He said, remember, when you put out the free G&J e-course, you didn't have people take it. And when you allow people to get into the Nguza Saba challenge for free, they don't finish. So if people do not invest, they will not complete it. I like that hoodie, girl. All right. Where was we at? I was just about to talk about. All right. A fabric woven, support evidence boom from as research delved into the phenomenon. The conclusion they arrived at was astonishingly simple and profoundly enlightening. The secret of their longevity was rooted in the social fabric of the community itself. A fabric woven with the threads of multi-generational households and a strong sense of belonging and purpose. I think that I want to play that first chapter and comment on it, because I want y'all to hear. Malcolm Gladwell has a brilliant way of bringing across he's an excellent storyteller. And if you could get the book, I want you to read. It's basically like the intro. I want you to read it, because they go through he's marvelous with it. But anyway, woven with threads of multi-generation households and a strong sense of belonging and purpose. The town folks not only lived together across generation, but also fostered a deep sense of community, making everyone feel valued, engaged, and purposeful. This social structure played a pivotal role in their overall well-being, contributing to their extended and healthy lives. And I ain't talking about where grandma is sick in the house. I'm talking about grandma is a participant in the house. Once again, this goes back up to towards the article where we talk about happiness is not as valuable as meaning. You see how it's connecting, right? Do y'all see how it's connecting? But anyway, 5 reasons to consider multi-generational living. Draw inspiration from Gladwell's Outliers. We can identify 5 key reasons why multi-generational households could be beneficial living arrangement in today's world. Enhance emotional support. Y'all gon' get it. Get in on the inside. I'm giving up life-changing spices here, so you can live long and be highly flavored. Be blessed and highly flavored. 2, economic advantages. Do we need to say more? 3, shared care responsibility. Shared care responsibility, not just for the elder, but for the children. You know what I'm saying? The children need to be exposed to cranky old people. And cranky old people need each other. They balance their crankiness, and the fuckery balances out. And it makes a nice soup of health. Cultural preservation. Who keeps the stories? Who can tell them about their great-grandparents? And who can tell them about the history of the family? Better than the elders in our families that we got sitting up in these goddamn homes paying all this money. You know what I'm saying? Your elders, and I want you to think about this. A lot of our elders have to declare themselves paupers to live in these goddamn places after they work their whole goddamn lives. They get into this whole retirement bullshit, this whole retirement mind state, and they start languishing. I think that might be the word, where they just sit around. No, all hands on deck. We need to win. We need we need all hands on deck. And it ain't just the young hands, because a lot of those hands belong to dummies. We need some experience, some wisdom to guide some of the youthful hands. Because some of those hands belong to dummies. You just see some of the shit that some of these young people doing. Because they ain't got an elder in their life to be like, sit your young stupid ass down. You is about as stupid as I'm as old, right? I'm 80 years old, and I have not accumulated 80 years of stupid, and you are only 15 and have accumulated 80 years of stupid. Stupid ass. Sit down. Let me talk to you. Cultural preservation, opportunities for personal growth. Y'all gonna read that. Come get that. I'm taking it off. Come get some of that spice, fool. I ain't giving it up. In contemplating the future of retirement and elder care, we should consider the lessons from Gladwell's Outliers. Multi-generational households with their potential for emotional support, financial stability, shared responsibility, cultural preservation, and personal growth present a compelling, holistic approach to living. By fostering a sense of belonging in person akin to the community and outliers, we can create sustainable living environment that enhance the well-being of all generations. And for those that don't understand, The article that sparked this thought for me. I read it years ago. I'm about to read Outliers again because it's a real good book. But the thought has stuck with me. Because we're not talking about people just getting old, sick, and dying. We're talking about old people who lived a full life. Right? See, because many of us think that we're supposed to just, as we get older, we're supposed to lose energy. We're not supposed to go to the garden. We're not supposed to walk. We're not supposed to want to have fun. We're not supposed to, no. That is some modern, sickly, after eating 20 years of preserved and fucked up food and drinking bad water. You know what I'm saying? That is the result of your body being broke down. And then at the end of all that, how you have to accept the fact that you are useless and old because society tells you this. You are a burden and you don't want to be a burden. You're supposed to take care of your children. Your children ain't supposed to take care of you. That's some bullshit. That's that West Asian bullshit. That's that West Asian shit where you had tribes that would basically put an old person on a boat and just shove them motherfuckers out to sea. Thank you. Wave goodbye to your grandparent. That wasn't our way. Never been our way. And it's slowly becoming. The profound relevance of self-transcendence today. 10 reasons. Now, self-transcendence, for those that are not familiar, this is talking about Maslow's hierarchies of need. I wanted to look at this because I've been hearing rumors about there being another level of this hierarchy that Maslow has set up. Right? So let's go. This concept of self-transcendence which suggests that the ultimate human motivation is to move beyond personal needs towards broader objectives such as altruism, spirituality, and community welfare. You see how it's all coming together? It's the often overlooked pinnacle of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, originally derived from the Blackfoot Nation's philosophies. This idea is tremendously relevant today, especially in our increasingly interconnected world. Here are 10 reasons. Global connection, environmental stewardship, social justice, mental health, community building, personal growth, greater empathy, enhanced creativity, spiritual fulfillment, legacy building. Now I'm just trying to let y'all know that all this stuff, when people coming at you with the Maslow shit, Maslow stole that shit from his experience with the Blackfoot Native American nation up in Canada. He took it and he rebranded it. I'm not mad. I understand. I'm not mad. But we need to understand. Rather than people sitting around talking about like you know what I'm saying? Like this shit was original. Come on now. Self-transcendence. The often overlooked apex of Maslow's hierarchy of needs holds profound relevance in our contemporary world as we navigate the challenges and opportunities of the 21st century. This concept invites us to move beyond our personal needs and aspirations and contribute to a collective, sustainable, and equitable future. All right. So now, part of my work, I have reincorporated my kettlebells. I won't go through this because, we already over an hour. So, power kettlebells. I got a link down there for those that are interested. The power of kettlebells, compelling case for incorporate them into our routine. And what I'm gonna do is start doing some examples of some of the exercises that I'm doing. Right now, I'm only doing about 5 minutes a day because my morning is packed. I'm gonna talk about why in a second, but we're talking about the power of the of kettlebells, right? And what I had a 35 pounder, right? And I bought a smaller one for my wife. And when I seriously started working out, I started noticing that my form was suffering. And some of the exercises I just could not do right at all. So I would prefer to do it right. So I dropped down to about the 20-pound kettlebell so that I could master the exercises and build my strength back up. All right. So kettlebells are a valuable part of my new workout regimen, which we are going to talk about now. And I think after this, we are done. All right. My 21-day fitness challenge, a journey towards improved health and self-mastery. So, after my 21-day fast, I wanted to maintain some of the health benefits, right? Because I was feeling good. I was still doing. I was moving up to the running. I'm gonna go through what I was doing, but I'm adding to it now. So here we go. I'm about to embark on now. Now I'm into a 21-day challenge. I finished the first week. I'm in a 21-day fitness challenge, an extension of my 21-day fasting ritual that I had already sown the seeds of positive habits in my life. This new journey aims to solidify those habits while striving for specific fitness goals. I'm excited to share this step with you, hoping it might inspire you on your own journey towards self-improvement and well-being. So, like I said, we talk about the human being being 5 parts: intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. They all come together and work together and are able to form a fist so we can knock the hell out of them. Knock the hell out of white supremacy. Right? 5 parts. So we got to work on all 5 parts. So the fasting helped with the physical body, my emotions, because I was feeling a certain type of way when I looked at food, my spirituality, my mind. It worked on all of those, right? All of them. The intuition got sharp. I said, I want to keep this feeling. How can I keep the feeling? So now I'm moving into the physical as well as making my sacred day. Because remember, I spoke to you about the sacred day, right? So on Coogie's, I'm refraining from eating unless there's something major that I have to look at, all right? Or something I have to do. So here we go. My goals. Over the next 21 days, I have set the following fitness objectives, and you can do the thing. I'm just putting this down so that you can have a model if you need it. Enhance my flexibility. I'm aiming to achieve a split. Personal first. I've never been able to do a split, so I am right now. I've been doing some YouTube and some videos, and I've been looking at some of the commentaries about splits, and I've found out a possibility of what I've been doing wrong, because I've been thinking that splits were just the muscles being relaxed to a point to where you just slip down into it. But I'm starting to figure out through the exercise that I'm doing that my hamstring is not as strong or as flexible as I thought. Neither is my hip flexor, right? 2 major pieces of this piece. So I'm working on those right now. Improve my mile run from 9:40 to an ambitious 8 minutes, between 8 minutes 30 seconds and 8 minutes 45 seconds. I know some of y'all looking at that laughing. But you know what I'm saying? I actually got my mile down when I was doing what I call my hard mile. And I time myself and I run sprints. And I run sprints until I get a mile. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Sprint up, try to jog back, or when I can't do it, walk back, sprint. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build it up. And I actually got down to below 8:45. So I was like, ooh, okay. Continue to abstain from smoking and to bolster my lung capacity. I'm also continuing on my regimen of herbs and vitamins. Deepen my personal understanding of Kuchaglia by integrating fasting and other mindful practices. I reincorporated meditation because I have a meditation. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna write about it again because I wrote about it before. At least a 60-second meditation. I'm quite sure I put something on there, but I probably put that on my blog. The exercise regimen on Umoja, Ujima, and Nia days. My day begins at 4:45. I've been kind of late, so I'm getting up like 5:15. My routine includes hydrating with a quart of water. Actually, it's 6 glasses rather than 4. So I'm starting the day off with 6 glasses of water, engaging in a series of stretches, 10 minutes each for a front split, a pike, and a side split stretch, right? So I'm trying to do the front split as well as the side split. Energizing with a 5-minute kettlebell workout, 5 minutes jump rope, practicing what I call the 100 ups. And this is maintaining, because y'all know, those that don't know, I need to do a show on it. I got my barefoot shoes here called Zero Shoes. You know what I'm saying? I got my Zero shoes and I got my Zero sandals, because when it get warm, I used to put on my sandals and I would start running, because the barefoot running, I really like doing that shit. But my job restricted, my feet was too sexy for prime time. So the haters at the job, at the adventure, made Brother Hatim have to put up his sexy ass toes. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. So I went and started buying the Zero shoes, because they come out with shoes now. So I'm big on that right now. But the 100 up is an exercise where you practice your form with running in place, right? Start off marching. I'm still at the marching phase, but it's helping me with my form, right? So I do 100 up with, raising my feet up at least for 5 minutes, which will go eventually equal out to 100. Working on a heavy bag for 10 minutes, hands 5 minutes, feet 10 minutes. As I get more advanced, I'll start mixing it up once again. Relaxing and detoxifying in the sauna for 15 minutes, and then ending that whole thing off with a cold shower. Now, what I'm thinking about doing right now is getting ice tub that I could keep outside, that's insulated so it can stay cold, and I could put the top on it, and I could just walk outside, jump my ass in the cold plunge, walk my ass upstairs, finish my shower, and get out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna talk about some of the benefits that I've been finding out about this cold plunge and these cold shower shit. Is no joke. All right. On Kuchaglia, Ujuma, and Kuumba days, my routine changes slightly, waking up at 4:45, sup on Kuumba, still waking up a little bit later, drinking a quart of water or six glasses or 6 cups, embarking on a 10-minute bridge stretch, a 10-minute upper body stretch, warming up with a 10-minute basic dynamic stretch, completing 5-minute kettlebell workout, running a hard mile. That don't usually take about 30 minutes, but I put 30 minutes down so I can calculate my time. But I can usually be done with that between 10 and 12 minutes. Working on heavy bag for 10 minutes, 5 hands, 5 feet. Eventually we'll move to mixing it up once again, finishing with a 15-minute sauna. And of course, the last piece is the plunge. By adhering to this exercise regimen, I'm trying to improve not only my physical health, but also my spiritual and emotional well-being. The fitness challenges aligns with the principle of Gye-Nyame journey, self-mastery system, reinforcing my connection to the community and the world around me. As I embark on this journey, I am reminded of the power of discipline, focus, and natural rhythms in achieving self-mastery. Here's the next 21 days of transformative growth. And I'll let y'all know how that goes. All right, now, of course, we are moving to the next chapter of the club. We are on chapter 4. So it's 4.0. Those of you that's been following, I hope you enjoy the club. Those that want to get, man, hold on. Let's read. For those that don't know, let me read the club. Boom, boom, boom. La. Here we go. Introduce the club, a gripping new audio novel that takes you on a journey of transformation, empowerment, and intrigue. At the heart of the story is a young man who finds himself drawn to an Afrocentric club that promises to change his life forever. As he becomes more involved, he discovers a secret organization that has been quietly building power for years, operating in the shadows without anyone knowing. As young man delves deeper into this club's secrets, he finds himself on a path of personal growth and self-discovery. He learns about the rich history history and culture of his people and find new purpose and direction in life. But as he rises through the ranks of the organization, he realizes that there are those who would do anything to protect their power and secrecy. He must navigate a dangerous web of deception and betrayal and make choices that will impact not only his own future, but the future of his community as well. With a written, boom, 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 boom. We continue with chapter 4.0. We on 4.0. Let's continue on the journey and see what our young narrator learns this week. Come on back. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Yo, this is Brother Hatim. Brother Hatim, and I am out. Family, y'all have a great and marvelous day. All right? We are out of here. Greetings, fellow seekers of self-improvement. Bargani, oh!
Bargani. Oh, you don't know what I mean because you only practice Kwanzaa one time a year. We at Gye-Nyame Journey, we practice Kwanzaa 365 days a year, allowing the power of our culture to help build what our ancestors called the best life. And we're inviting you to do the same. Come and join us at freegnjecourse.com so that we can start building together. I'm out.